Morning, everybody. Okay, so it's Kat again. It's in the morning. I slept really late. And now I'm waking up in a hurry. I have to meet my boyfriend for breakfast today, so I'm going to do a little video of me just prepping my face and putting on a little makeup. Today I just want to talk about reflecting on 2021 and what we're going to do differently into 2022. Welcome back to my channel. Communicate with me right now. This one is nicely pigmented, arc is really nice, and then this one just does not want to, it really doesn't want to hate. Like, wow, nonsense. But you know what, I'm gonna fix it. So today, actually before I even start, welcome back to my channel again, guys. And I want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching my videos this far. I really appreciate it. And if you're going to like this one as well, please just like, subscribe and share. Today we're going to be reflecting a lot. I've been doing that, but today I just want to include you guys in it, mostly as a way of me also just trying to create something for myself to look back onto as well. So we're going to be reflecting. Oh, guys, this eyebrow. Yeah, Hanahi. Yo. And I don't want to do it from scratch, otherwise it's just gonna be a lot. I think I know what to do. So we're going to be reflecting. You know how when the year starts and you start looking back on your decisions. I don't know if also 2022 is different from any other year, but I don't know, also maybe it's because we're also getting older. We're not getting younger anymore, really not getting any younger. So reflecting hits us a little more differently as we get older. So I'm going to be using Color Stay Revlon number 10. So let me start here. Sometimes you think that you have your life figured out. Early years, 2021, maybe 20, 21 years, 19 maybe, and it doesn't happen the way you think it is, and you move from job to job, from hobby to hobby, and it's not working out the way that you had planned initially in high school. Obviously, high school is a lifetime ago, but you start to reflect on years back and how maybe you can do things differently. And I don't know, sometimes you get so lost in trying to find what you want to do that you even forget. You even start forgetting what it is that you actually wanted to do. So for me, really everything changed for me last year. You know how they always say, if you change your mind, it changes your whole outlook on life? Pretty much. I was stuck in a blip. Not like Marvel, maybe. Yeah, we could say just like Marvel, just like the blip that happened in Avengers. And sometimes you don't even know what it is that happens, but I started going to church a little bit more because I needed some clarification. And this conversation really started really deep, really quickly. But I needed some clarification on my life, because I wanted to do things, but they never seemed to go as far as I wanted to, or they end in just a thought. They don't go as far as I wanted it to go. You'd study and it doesn't really go anywhere. Then I got prayed for, and it was mentioned that your mind was blocked, because it's not right now, was blocked. And I had to start really checking my life, checking my surroundings, and also changing my surroundings, not just with friends, workplaces, also with home. So I needed to get out of my mom's house in order for my mind to also open up. I always heard that, you know what, move out and get out of your comfort zone, right? I mean, I knew it. We all know it. But I just didn't do it. And I don't know why, really. I really, really do not know why. Guilt trip maroon. But so I moved out, and it was the best decision of my entire life, because now I am getting to experience life very, very differently. I did not think that moving out was a great idea, because when I moved out, I wouldn't say in a rush, but I didn't have everything figured out. And that's the thing, they always tell us that you need to have your life figured out before you move out, and that's a lie. I'm telling you now, straight up lies. But also move out when you know that you are kind of ready to move out, otherwise you'll just go back home. And I didn't want to, but something really pulled me to move out of my mom's house, and I did. And when I did, it was the best decision of my life. I wouldn't say I still have everything figured out, but you know what? I am at peace right now. My mind is more open than it was before. I'm more open to doing things. I never thought I would start a channel, guys. Like, out of the blue, J, no way. I mean, I had other plans, but this was not one of them. Really, this was not one of them. And here we are. Because really, just trying out to do things. I grew up very differently, guys. I did not. I grew up in a very. My mom made our environment very, very safe. So, our mom made our life very, very safe. She really tried her best to make sure that we are safe. We're not exposed to things that we are not meant to be exposed to. But in shielding that, it limited us, because now we are not being exposed to other things that we should be, or would teach us to move further in life, or open our minds the way it should. I really don't blame her for it. I know what she was trying to do. She really did keep us safe, so she did a good job, but it limited my way of thinking. It really limited my way of thinking, and I wish that I had done a little bit more sooner. Also, I'm very stubborn, so that could have also played a role. Limited my way of thinking. I mean, no one goes in life and says, I don't want to have a big house, for example. I don't want to be great in something. I don't want to be the president or be the CEO of a company, but sometimes the environment that you're in really is like a prison. It limits you. You see where you want to go, you see what you want, but you don't really see what's happening around you. And that's what it was for me. And 2020 really was like a game changer. I moved out of my mom's house. I moved in a really nice, cozy, small space. I really like it. With the Facebook at the back, I really, really love it. It taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about myself. It really did. It really, really did. So, let me not forget what I want to say, because I'm really just, I'm one of those people that literally just stays in their mind. What do they call it? Living in a bubble. I live in a bubble. My mind is constantly busy, so sometimes I just keep quiet out of the blue, which is a really weird thing for me to do, especially because I'm recording right now. So yeah, and I need to be quick because what time is it exactly? I don't even know. But I need to meet my boyfriend for breakfast, and he's probably calling me right now, and I switched off my Wi-Fi. He's gonna kill me, but he'll be okay because he loves me. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of my makeup right now, and then I am going to come back and I'll just show you the final product of my base, and then we'll be done. I think so. Really, at first I just wanted to have a reflection, make you think about the things that make who you are. You need to, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that when I started my channel I have my life together. I really don't. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But I realized that I needed to start doing something that will take me somewhere. And this might not be exactly what takes me somewhere, but I will find something along the way. They always say, just start. Just start. You'll find it. Just start. Recently I've been thinking about how boys in high school, remember, they used to sell sweets, some used to sell cigarettes, some used to sell, whatever the case may be, and that taught them a lot about business. A lot of girls as well, I guess. I don't know, because I really wasn't one of those people, and I was afraid to take risks in general. Right now I'm doing something that is very different. I'm putting myself out there because I wanted to get out of my shell, and I think that's the process that I was going through last year when I moved out. So when I moved out, I figured, you know what, I need to get out of my shell. I need to get out of the shell that was prescribed to me. And I just needed to get out of that shell. Okay, where is my contour palette? I think I know where you are. Okay, hold on. And we're back, because I put it in here. Yeah. I really need to invest in like a proper makeup. So really, we go in life and we think that we should have everything figured out. I don't have everything figured out. I'm doing things because I actually find enjoyment in doing them, and I didn't think that I did. I let myself be the kind of girl, oh no, I like to chill, I like to watch movies, and that's pretty much all I did. I mean, I can't do my own hair because it costs an arm and a leg to do braids these days. So but I will show you in my next videos, because right now I still have my braids on, and usually I keep them on for like a good while, very good while, like 3 months, 2 months. I'm going to my 2nd month right now, and I really don't know what to do to my hair, especially because I'm working from home, so, and I don't go anywhere that much. So again, just follow what you want to do. Follow what you want to do. As you pray, asking God to lead you to something, start something. I say that because even though I don't have my life figured out right now I know that this is what I should be doing. I know that it will lead me to something else. It will lead me to something good, even if it's not this. It could be this, I don't know. But I'm enjoying doing this right now, getting out of my shell, doing something really, really different. And I'm not a talker, guys, but I talk. Right now I'm alone, obviously, so I do the most when I'm alone. But really, if we're being really, really honest, just to do what you want to do. Just do what you want to do, and God is listening to you, because really, if you don't do anything, then what are you gonna do? And don't be scared. Even if it's not a channel, maybe it could be you know how to do your hair, maybe you know how to do other things, bake, cook, start something. And now we're living in a world of technology where you cannot fail. You really cannot fail, even if you wanted to. You cannot fail. It might lead you to something much, much greater. The internet is open for all of us. That was the advice that I got. The internet is open to all of us, so if you don't do it right now, then when are you going to do it, and who are you waiting for? It might not even has to do with anything regarding the internet. My point that I'm trying to make, I don't want to sound like a motivational speaker right now, but the point I'm trying to make is that when I was reflecting on my life, I realized that I was not doing enough. And that time I like expensive things. I really do. So I'm just going to include you guys into my life and hope that you'll enjoy my videos. So I hope that me babbling today, you guys enjoyed it while I'm doing my makeup, taking my damn time. He's gonna kill me. But yeah, so let us just continue doing our makeup. And we are back. Done. These eyelashes are giving me problems, guys. Like, mind you, this is a disclaimer. I am not in any way experienced in makeup. I just do my own as best as I can do it. I'm learning how to do a lot of things for myself, like putting on eyelashes recently. It's a lot of work, guys, because I want to be that girl, you know, that girl. Okay, agreed. I don't know if I fumbled, but it looks good. It looks good. It looks good. So, this is 2022. This is me declaring victory. This is me declaring that I am conquerors. This is me declaring that I'm a success. This is me declaring that I am the money maker. I am declaring that I am going to be who I want to be, and I am going to declare that God, guys, God. So I'm declaring it. I'm declaring it for myself. I'm declaring it for my family, and I am declaring it for everything. And I am courageous, conquerors. I am that girl. I'm a child of God, and I will do everything in my power to get exactly what I want. So I'm going to show you my final fit. I don't exactly know what I want to wear, but let's go find something. And we are done, and we're dressed, keeping it simple, keeping it very simple, very simple, and we're done. Bye.